does heaven actually exist? Can we really potentially go to heaven and/or hell when we die? Why take claims about heaven seriously? Well, there's a lot of ways we could look at evidence for heaven. One would be if the Christian worldview is true as a whole, you kind of get heaven thrown in. There's philosophical arguments people give, but here's one argument I want you to think about, and it's going to take us back to a 1980s movie called Flatliners. And in this movie, there are medical students, and they want to know if there's life after death. So instead of studying philosophy or religion, they undergo kind of a morbid experiment where they flatline each other's hearts for a small period of time, and then they resuscitate them back to life. They go down 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and they ask them, they say, what do you see on the other side? Now, it's clearly a crazy experiment. Kids don't try that at home, but their thinking actually makes sense. If you want to know if there's a heaven, if you want to know what the afterlife is like, talk to someone who's been there and who comes back. Well, in the movie, if I remember, they die 3, 4, 5 minutes and try to bring it back. Well, guess who died and came back not just for 30 seconds, not for 5 minutes, but for 3 days? It's the person of Jesus. He said to his apostles, as recorded in the Gospel of John, I will go to prepare a place with my Father for you. Friends, if Jesus rose from the grave, we can know that heaven exists. He's been there, and he came back to tell us about it. That's why the person of Jesus and the evidence for the resurrection are so powerful. It tells us when this life ends, we actually step into eternity.